Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's supplemental numismatic news and information for the 15th day of February 2022, I'm going to take you over to JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. Gold is down 14.96 to 18.6342. Silver down 46 cents to 23.50. Platinum down $4.81 to 10.3721. And palladium down 46.76 to 23.4170. The in-stock silver's at 739 pieces. Now, over here to the United States Mint, there's some really cool stuff happening today. That's why the second video. Now, let's head over here. I got a feeling that the Morgan, not all of them, um, may be available today. So that's just a hunch. So maybe check that out come around 7:28 this morning. So good luck if you haven't been able to obtain one of these. And if you are looking for more, also good luck to you. Now, over here to eBay, I was looking for those 2022 Maya Angelou airs on that quarter. And definitely there's a lot of those fantastic cold sore airs on George Washington's, on the obverse, right? But really, I think the one thing that has us, well, at least me in particular, really searching is for that one particular nesting error on that bird. So let's go ahead and check out, see what some of these are selling for, because we know that some of the sales have been like $4 and some have been $50. So it's kind of interesting. It's kind of all over the map. But now that people are starting to figure out what it is, they are going up in price. And if you can find it for $4, good luck to you. Now, these are the die cracks that we know about right now, right? Look at that Batman pow with that cold sore right there. That is just brutal. And looks like somebody has found a bunch of them, and they are definitely up for sale. That is an extreme error. No doubt about it. Just incredible error there. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for that nesting error on that bird's beak. So let's see. Yep, there's $50 by it now. There's the bird's beak, and there's the, I guess it could be twine or twig or whatever, but it is definitely not spitting, and it is definitely not an eagle. In fact, it is from Why the Caged Bird Sings, and really it looks like the caged bird has been released and is now nesting, right? Let's see if we can find some more nesting errors here. There's another one for 10.50. Two bids, $5 shipping. Let's see what else we can find here today. A lot of these nose airs on top of the cold sore air. Look, another one of theirs, nesting air, 22.50. Free returns, 93 cents shipping. Another one here, another one here. So it looks like they're more prevalent now than they were just a couple days ago. And I wouldn't be surprised if people will be finding more of these, because check this out. I was looking at the ones where we found this, right? Looking at the listings, eBay listings, where they were showing that nesting error. And well, to my surprise, to my huge surprise, these errors are being found in U.S. Mint rolls. That's right, folks, U.S. Mint rolls. So check this out. And once I determined that, I was like, you know what? I got to open mine up. So this is the U.S. Mint roll for Philadelphia. And the date on this particular box was the 18th. And the timestamp on it was 2:46. And there it is. If you could see that right there, that is the nesting error right there on that Philadelphia minted roll. Now, could they be found in bags and boxes? Absolutely. So let's go here back to the United States Mint, and we're going to look at this item right here, and that's the Maya Angelou quarter. And we already know the ones from bank circulation have those really incredible cold sore errors, but the Philadelphia minted rolls have that nesting error. And there aren't many of them, folks, because guess what? The United States Mint just came out with their cumulative sales numbers for all of these four products. So we're looking at the PD and the S rolls. I got to show you, that was a very, very low mintage. In fact, if we stay at these particular numbers for this three-roll set for that San Francisco business strike, we are at 7,592 rolls sold. Okay. Well, if you do the math and you multiply that by 40 coins in each roll for San Francisco, the total mintage for San Francisco quarters stands at 303,680. That is the lowest mintage of any Washington quarter since ever. And that would put it right up there by the 1932D and the 1932S Washington quarter. Now, this definitely has a distinction between those other two quarters, that this one is not found in the wild. It is a circulation strike, but it's not made or intended for circulation, and you won't find these in the wild. But then again, if Silver Wolverine puts them in the wild, you will find them in the wild. So, what does it all mean, right? So, You could find them in the wild, just like I think you could find silver quarters in the wild here and there, or even proof quarters, right? Not intended for circulation, but they are found there. So that would be a NIFC, could that be? So there they are. So let's go ahead and talk about the other items. Now we have the 2022 American Women Quarters two-roll set featuring Maya Angelou, and I would think, and I would suspect that the Philadelphia minted rolls for this one also contain that error, as well as the 100 coin bag. And that came in at 1840. So you do all the math, and let's see, I think I wrote it down here. The total mintages for the Philadelphia and Denver are at 918,000, somewhere around there. Philadelphia and Denver minted rolls, total quarters. Wow, right? So if you do the math a little bit further and you add the 300,000 plus the 900,000, you get 1.2 million of these Maya Angelou quarters minted here at the United States Mint for purchase at the United States Mint. That has nothing to do with the circulation, right? So these are the ones from the United States Mint. And I'm not sure that the ones that you'll find in the wild have that nesting error. This is just incredible. And let's go ahead and look at this particular number here. 7592, and we're going to compare it with the numbers on the Tuskegee Airmen quarter. So here we are at coinnews.net, and we're at U.S. Mint sales. Negro Leagues baseball coins bounce. That's a balls bounce right now. Mike Unser, February 8, 2022. And we'll go to Tuskegee Airmen. Bam, right there. And here is the three-roll set, 7642. And that was the Tuskegee Airmen quarters. And we knew from last year that 7642 was a lot lower than what they normally make. Look at that, 88, 85. So yeah, 1,200 rolls less there, 1,200 less there. And look at that, 1,300 less, 1,300 less. And now that we're looking at the cumulative numbers for this one, it stands out even more. So it's even more pronounced, especially since the United States Mint. And here we go again with this, and I hate to be saying it, but they didn't have a 100-coin bag featuring the San Francisco Mint, nor did they have just a 40-coin roll individually sold for San Francisco Mint rolls. So, and that made it only obtainable and available in the PDS three-roll set. Lots of cool stuff here, folks. Lots of good stuff. And is it going to get better? Is it going to get more interesting? The Sally Rides quarters going to be, I think, here's my prediction. I believe the Sally Ride quarters are going to have a lower mintage than this one here, 7592. I think it's going to be around 68. That's my hunch. So I'm looking for 68 for the Sally Rides, PD and the S. And I would suspect, because a lot of people are increasing their enrollments for that PD and the S set, some of them 5, some of them a little more, because there is no limit. I think the Mint could come back and say, well, we don't like your enrollment totals. We're going to lower it so we can get more product to everybody. And that's not really so bad, is it? Not so bad at all. Now, I'm going to give you my +1 here for today, and I've given it in the past, and it's called Life Vest Inside Kindness Boomerang, because kindness keeps the world afloat. And let's face it, sometimes we can get pretty worked up, and if we look around the world, we watch the news, it can really have a toll and wear down on our soul. And to avoid that, I think that we need to put our trust in God. Yeah. If we can do that, I think our anxieties and our fears will be lessened, because we know that in the end, it'll all work out. So there it is, folks. I want to thank y'all for watching today. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.